In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on September 3rd, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Los Angeles Angels versus Oakland Athletics. The Los Angeles Angels have had a very disappointing run since the All-Star break, falling completely out of contention in the stacked American League wild card race, but they will try and find some positives out of this year as they finish up a series with the Oakland Athletics on Sunday night. At this point, neither team has anything to gain during September, so it may be time we see more and more prospects coming to the big leagues. But as of right now, even with the struggles, the Angels are a long way ahead of the Athletics for talent, so this could be an intriguing game after the Angels dropped the first 2 in the series. The Angels have lost 4 of their last 5 games. Despite their slump, they are playing well offensively, scoring 19 runs in their last 3 games. But they will struggle offensively in this game because Muller has done a good job on the mound for the Athletics in recent starts, especially at home, where he has given up 6 runs in his last 3 starts. He gave up 1 run in his lone start against the Angels in March and will keep their offense in check once again. The Athletics have won 2 of their last 3 games and 3 of their last 4 home games. They are playing well offensively and scored 16 runs in their last 3 games. Expect them to play well offensively in this game because Anderson has been terrible on the mound in recent starts, giving up 24 runs in his last 5 starts. He gave up 14 runs in his last 3 road starts and will have a hard time slowing down the Athletics in this game. Anderson has been struggling on the mound lately. Over his last 3 starts, Anderson is 0-2 with 12 earned runs in 13.2 innings total. He's given up 16 hits and 8 walks during that time, so the A's should have some early opportunities at the plate. On Saturday, Oakland didn't have much going on offense outside of the homer. That said, the pitching staff held it down with just 1 earned between 6 different pitchers. The offense is probably going to need to get going in Game 3, but I think Oakland has a decent shot. So the Oakland Athletics money line is our full game side pick. The Angels are averaging 4.74 runs per game and 4.77 runs per game on the road. They averaged 7 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Athletics. With Oakland giving up 5.56 runs per game at home, the Angels will go over their average in this game. The Athletics are averaging 3.64 runs per game and 3.35 runs per game at home. They averaged 6.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Angels. The Angels and Athletics played over the total in 4 of their last 5 meetings. When Shohei Ohtani takes the mound for the Angels, things are fun and potentially low scoring. But since he's no longer on the mound, the team's earned run average has skyrocketed, with the team sitting 24th and 30th in team earned run average on the season, so this one should feature plenty of offensive firepower. In their past 10 head-to-head meetings, the over sits at 5-5, but for the Angels, it's 6-4 over their past 10 games, and with 8 or more runs scored in 6 of these teams' 9 games played in 2023, and 14 runs to start this series off, expect more of the same as they wrap up another fun series on Sunday. With Los Angeles giving up 5.11 runs per game on the road, the Athletics will score enough runs to push the score past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Baltimore Orioles versus Arizona Diamondbacks. The Baltimore Orioles and Arizona Diamondbacks clash Sunday in Game 3 of an MLB series at Chase Field. With Zach Gallen getting the start in Chase Field, always expect Arizona to win. Only twice had the Diamondbacks lost his home starts, and in one of them, the bullpen gave up 5 runs late to lose it. Implosions like that are an anomaly, but Gallen stifling the opposing lineup is not. So, it'll be on Arizona to give him run support if they want to take this game. Considering that they scored 4 against Flaherty the first time they faced him and 3 the second time, the Diamondbacks should race out to a lead in this one. By avoiding Baltimore's best bullpen arms, they'll probably played a few more too. The last team that Flaherty faced in a Cardinals uniform was this very Diamondbacks lineup, and he didn't fare well, allowing 3 runs, 8 hits, and 2 walks over 5 innings. Gallen's last start was an anomaly and was also on the road, where he is 3-5 with a 4.81 earned run average this season. At home, he's as good as it gets, with an 11-1 record in 13 starts with a 1.79 earned run average and .211 opponents batting average. The recent cooling off of the Baltimore offense will show up once more against one of the best starters this season. The Orioles and the plus money is always worth considering, given they've made bettors money all season long. However, we're getting a cheap price with a Cy Young candidate in Zach Gallen, who has a 3.32 earned run average and 1.1 WHIP on the season. At home, Gallen has a 1.79 earned run average and .211 allowed batting average. This is the guy the Diamondbacks needed on the mound to stop the bleeding that's been this week. So the Arizona Diamondbacks money line is our full game side pick. Arizona's Zach Gallen has a 1.79 home earned run average this season. The Diamondbacks finished August scoring fewer than 4 runs per game and didn't break out when September started. As for the Orioles, Jack Flaherty has bent but not broken in 2 starts facing this year's Diamondbacks. If he does that again, he'll cede to a bullpen that's arguably MLB's best. Considering that Arizona's offense has been struggling lately, Baltimore can hold them down. This is a very good starting pitching matchup, despite any recent results from either arm. You have to believe that Flaherty is due to a good one here. The Arizona offense is very hit or miss, and he could do well if he can start getting ahead on bettors. Gallen will not be allowing 9 hits again, as he did in his last outing, so the consensus here would lean towards very few runs being scored as long as both of these starting pitchers go deep. The under is 3-1 in the last 5 meetings in Arizona. Expect these 2 offenses to have a quiet afternoon. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Tampa Bay Rays versus Cleveland Guardians. The Tampa Bay Rays and the Cleveland Guardians meet in the finale of their 3-game MLB series from Progressive Field on Sunday. Can the Rays salvage something from this series, or will the Guardians complete the sweep? The Guardians are coming off a weak August in terms of batting average and runs scored. The Rays pitching staff has done well to limit hits, which will only make it more difficult for the Guardians to generate runs. Curry has been very hittable during daytime games this season as he's allowed more hits than innings pitched. On top of that, he's susceptible to giving up the long ball during the day, and that persisted into August. Even without knowing how the Rays plan on attacking this game pitching-wise, they have the clear edge. Whoever Tampa tosses out there will take on a Cleveland offense with no power threat. The Guardians struggle to score against everyone, so don't expect them to light up the scoreboard in this one. Meanwhile, Cleveland is trusting ex-Xavier Curry against the Rays again, at least to begin the game. Considering that he gave up 5 runs last time, that doesn't bode well. The last time he was on the mound was his worst outing of the year, ending with 6 runs surrendered over 2 innings. As for Tampa Bay, their offense has been on fire lately and will probably pounce on this version of Curry. Expect domination from the Rays to close the series, so the Tampa Bay Rays money line is our full game side pick. This pitching matchup won't feature anything special. The known element is ex-Xavier Curry, who Tampa has already scratched 5 runs against in 2023. Curry has a 7.65 earned run average in his past 5 starts. Taking on a Rays bunch that is a top 5 run scoring team for the season, he'll probably have another rough day. What's unknown is how the Rays will pitch. If it's a bullpen game, Tampa's depth isn't what it has been in years past. That's a mediocre group that Cleveland will score on a few times. If they find a starter somewhere, it probably won't be an arm that strikes fear in MLB lineups. The Guardians can also hit whoever that may be. No matter what the Rays decide, this game will finish past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.